Hi everyone, we have hit 1000 subscribers and we are very thankful for the support that you have been showing towards us. So for today's worksheets, we have bought it a little bit different and I hope you guys will like it. The worksheets are something which are related to brain boosting related activities which are usually liked by everyone. So let's see some brain boosting related activities today. But these worksheets are slightly different. All the four worksheets are going to be with respect to this maze that you see. It's a logical square. If you see, there are four worksheets that I've made with the different squares. Let's see one by one, all the four squares. For the first worksheet, if you observe, there are squares in the center and there are some triangles on the left, top, right, and at the bottom. So what does the kid needs to do? First, he's going to divide the square. So the kid needs to connect from this dot to this dot and he's going to connect from this dot to this dot. We should actually make four triangles. So he can find out, okay, this is a left triangle. What is the left triangle? It's a purple color. So he's going to color purple for this triangle. He's going to color orange for the top triangle and he's going to color this one with the rightmost triangle and so on. So for every square, he's going to divide it into four parts and he's going to look left, top, right and bottom and he's going to color the square with four different colors. Let's see the second one. For the second worksheet, do you observe there are some arrows in each box? So instead of looking different sides for each box, what does the kid do? He's going to come to the first box. What is the direction? It says left. So I need to pick up the circle that is on the left and draw it here. Something like this. And he will try to do the same for all the squares. He's going to look at the direction and he's going to pick up the right pattern. For example, let's say this box, it says left. So he's going to go left like this, pick up this pattern and draw it here. He's going to go here, it says right, and he's going to pick up this pattern and draw it here. So for every box there's a direction. He's going to follow that direction, pick up the pattern and draw it in the square. And coming to the third worksheet, it's actually a addition related worksheet where for each box the kid is going to pick up the numbers from all the directions and he's going to add them up and write the value. So he's going to start with left. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. But if this worksheet is being done by a 5-year-old like my son, what I would actually do is I will ask him to write the numbers first. He's going to go 1, 2, 3 and 4. So that he does not get confused. Once he writes the numbers, I would then go ahead and ask them to add them up and write the value in the center. But if it's for a bigger kid, he doesn't even have to write the numbers here. He can go ahead and add them up and write the final value. Let's see the next worksheet. And coming to the fourth worksheet, it is for the greater than operation. You can even do the same worksheet with less than operation as well. So what does the kid do? Again, he's going to pick up a box. He's going to see what is the number on the left, what is the number on the top. Which one is bigger? 7 and 3. 7 is bigger. So he's going to remember 7. And then he's going to go right and he's going to see 0. 7 and 0. Which is the greater value? 7. So he still remembers 7. Come back and he's going to go look down. 7 and 4. Which is greater number? 7. So the kid needs to write 7 here. If your kid is getting confused with this concept, you can even ask him to write the numbers first, like I've showed in the addition operation, and then pick up the greatest number. Now that you have seen the four worksheets that I have prepared for Varshit, but I would want to show one more way which you can do this activity by drawing this on an A4 sheet, and then you can put the sheet in an envelope like this, a transparent envelope, or you can use any file folders or anything like that, so that it becomes a wipeable board. So what you can do is whenever you're teaching any concept, for example, you're teaching ordering related concept, something like write the numbers in an order. So what you can do, you can write the numbers here, 1, 3, 2, 4, and you can even give the options in all the triangles. And then you can ask the kid to arrange them in an order. So what does the kid do? First, he will go ahead and write the numbers here, 1, 3, 2, 4. They're not in an order. So what does he do? He will order it and he can write the value here 1, 2, 3, 4. And once he's done with this activity, you can just wipe clean the board. Now that the board is actually clean, you can use the same square to make one more worksheet. So this way you can reuse the same paper again and again. So let me show you one more worksheet that you can actually do it with alphabets. So let's say the kid is doing this box. He's going to look what is left, C. What is in the top? C. C is matching. What is on the bottom? C. So all the C's are same. But he's going to look right side. It is actually D. It is different. So the kid needs to identify which is actually different in all the directions. And he's going to write D is different in all of the directions. So that way he's going to identify what is the different letter and he's going to write it in the box. So this way you can actually go ahead and think through and make a lot of worksheets using the same square. I generally don't prefer these sheets because I would want Varshit to practice with his pencil instead of markers like this, because they don't help with the pencil grip. So that is the reason we generally opt books like this and a normal triangle pencils. I hope today's worksheets are useful for you guys. If so, do let us know in the comment section, and thank you so much for supporting us